like I'm guessing most people here, I've been to a couple of these kind of master classes. Really liked Louisa's approach. Although I'd done a lot of kind of coaching and sort of work on money otherwise, this was the thing that kind of connected the dots and led to that further success. Got a lot from the community too, so you know, you will meet a lot of like-minded people in there, and already you know, forged some really quite strong relationships there with other members, which has been fantastic. To where I was at versus where I've got to, I'm now consistently having £10,000 months, which is fantastic, and I'm sure Louise is open to having a call with you if you are interested in what else she offers. Just kind of really lean into it and trust your instinct.
A friend recommended that I get in touch with Louisa, so I did this course, this actual course, 6 months ago, and I've been in her group course. And the good news is all of the things we just tested, I tested correctly. So the work has really helped. And what I would say about Louisa's work and Louisa herself is that she has encyclopedic knowledge. It's amazing. The ego and the blocks and the wounds can be very tricky, be very sly, and they hide in corners. But doing the course has helped me shine a light on oh, there that is. Okay, let's deal with that. This has been such a wonderful experience for me, and I just really treasure being in the community, being with Louisa, and being a beneficiary of her good work and her beautiful soul.
I started working on the alignment practice, how much I could feel the energy, and it was something that I'd never felt before. And I was like, you know, always kind of, you know, read The Secret, been into the, you know, the energy, the universe, but this was like, okay, this is another level now. And it was from there I continued with the manifesting practices, and I was living in the energy of how can I grow my business? What is it I need to do next? And I just got this download of, you need to learn to do this for your clients. You need to help your clients align their energy. So I think it's just, you know, being fully supported, the amount of information, you know, is actually on my to-do list to just literally rewatch everything again, because there is so much to take in. Like any kind of study and any work, any self-development, it's like watching a film, isn't it? You don't see everything the first time. Each time something new is discovered. The various courses that or codes, if you like, that we have within the Helix method, so the wealth codes, the self-love codes, and so on, it means I've got an array of kind of, you know, tools to pull from. Just do it. Yeah, just, you know, like I'm a big believer in, you know, we're here, things, you know, land at the right time. So if you're here and you're considering it, then there's a reason for that.
And I can honestly tell you, it's been amazing. My clients were coming that I haven't seen in a long time. I have been getting booked with my online clients as well. And I've gone from $2,100, which is about average over this last year, to over $5,000 in 1 month. 1 month. So I'm pretty damn excited. And then there's been a lot of ego that's come up. And with that, Louisa has helped us soothe the ego, release what is the story or the belief behind it all. So it seems to be an easier process, for which I am very grateful. And if you're thinking about joining the Wealth Portal and you're on the fence and you're not sure, it's the best investment so far that I've done in a long, long time. So I would highly, highly recommend it.
Louisa's client results are the things that really, they speak for themselves. I've learned to give myself permission to pivot, and that business can be fun. I play with my business now, and I need to play. I have a sense of freedom now from working with Louisa, that I can let go of the attachment to numbers. They no longer define how successful I feel. That feeling comes from within. So if you are sitting on the fence considering investing in yourself by joining Louisa's world, I can only say, just do it.
I decided to embark on the Infinite Prosperity Collective after that. It was a time when I started with both programs that I realized that if I wanted to take my business to the next level, the access to an amazing bank of resources. You know, Louisa is extremely generous and has got a lot of resources that she built in our containers, especially in the IPC.
One, it has expanded my business. I met last year's goals back in August, and it's continuing to go from there. I really understood and discovered what resistance felt like in my body. I definitely understand the other side of that, and I now know what alignment feels like, and I understand how much easier it is to bring in the things that you want. What it has also helped me to do is to develop my own fine-tuning skills. And as I move through this program and I feel into the energies that I am actually releasing through each module, what it has allowed for me to do is to feel that in others. And so as an intuitive, I'm now able to transcribe that energy with my clients, which has allowed for them to have even more profound results, which is amazing. I've discovered a community that is so supportive and so loving. The women in this group are amazing, and Lou is amazing.
Say this to you. Nothing has shifted my personal life or the life of my clients faster than working with the amazing set of skills and tools that come with the Helix method. So if you're looking for something to explore that's going to enhance your practice as well as your personal life and give you a heads up like nothing you've ever seen, my strong recommendation is that you check out the Helix method.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. How are we all? I'm so excited to be here with you. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Chantal. Hi, Martina. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone who's joining us. We'll see if Facebook plays ball today. Who knows? Hi, Sam. A huge, huge welcome. So I'd love to know, were you live with me yesterday? Did you catch the replay? Let me know. If you need a replay, we're creating a replay page. So if you need the replay page, let us know and the team will get that over to you as well. And we'll be uploading replays as we go throughout our time together. And we'd love to hear in the chat your insights as they're coming through. It was great to see all the comments in the chat yesterday. What are we celebrating? What are we feeling grateful for? Today we're diving in deeper. So we're going to be diving into releasing what's capping your potential so we can clear the energetic residue that's quietly limiting. Even the most successful entrepreneurs carry unseen blocks, often not theirs even. And you'll identify and be able to release what's no longer resonant. So we're going to create some more energetic space. You're expanding your capacity for more flow. How does that sound? Sounding good, got some thumbs up. That's awesome. And thank you to everybody who has been sharing and inviting their friends to come and join us. And just as a reminder, every time you do so, we will pop your name into our prize draw to win a one-to-one with me, which we're going to draw on next Tuesday, which would be fantastic. So we'll have a huge giveaway then. And then we also are doing a prize draw, as we do every day. You'll be able to take part in this by sharing your takeaways live in the Zoom room or on Facebook and be added to our draw for today. So today you can win a Life Between Life review activation in the Akashic Records. This is a digital guided self activation in the Akashic Records that you can listen to. I'm super excited to share that with you. Alrighty, so let's dive in. Let's go for it. So I'm excited to lead and facilitate this for you today. So I'm going to just invite you to take a moment to set your intention. Welcome everyone who's just joined us. So take a moment just to become fully present, so we can be focused on this time together. To gift yourself a couple of letting go breaths, calling all of your energy back to the here and now. And to consider, what's your intention for being here? Not only for this week that we have together, but how is this week contributing to your months, your life? This energetic immersion is contributing to your overall evolution, to living at your highest potential. So notice, what emotions are you feeling in your body right now? Are you noticing any contractions? And just become aware of it. Be in the allowance of it. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how expansive and aligned to your intentions are you feeling right now? Take a moment to become aware. Pop the number in the chat so we can take a little pulse check. And we've got a guide for you today, and the team will pop it in the chat and in the comments section for you. And it will also be uploaded on the replay page as well underneath the recording. So yesterday I was sharing with you the steps to focus on for unlocking your wealth codes. This is exactly what we're doing when we're helixing. We started to uncover what is hidden in the layers of your consciousness with our helixing methodology. And whenever I'm working with a business owner, a leader, if there is stickiness in growth, it always comes down to energetic alignment first. That and what I have found is that there are these blocks of anyone, it doesn't matter which part, where you are in business, they stop us from growing our businesses. And so having this as a framework will help you to identify what's going on energetically, so we can create more flow, navigate the tricky stuff with a little bit more ease. So I'm going to guide you through these now. We're going to find out what is affecting you. And then we have a recording from our fabulous Evelyn, who is one of our amazing clients, who is with us in the Wealth Portal. And then we'll be helixing, of course, together. So excited. Huge welcome to everyone who's just joining us already. So I want to introduce you to the 6 energetic blocks. And just to take a moment to really think into what is resonating for you as I share these. Where do you feel this in your body? You'll recognize as I share them that they're all interconnected. They hold a complex cluster of energies, beliefs, patterns, emotions, frequencies, and these all slow down sales, cash flow, and holding money. And you'll see that these blocks actually impact all areas of our life, our relationships, our relationship to ourselves, our relationship to our business, to our team members, to money. They impact our health. When we have trapped hidden emotions from energy reversals, they show up as disease in the body, reducing our well-being and our vitality. And we did talk a lot about burnout yesterday. Where there is burnout, there are energy reversals. And that creates that interference in our bioenergy field. It comes from all the medical experiences we've had during our lifetime as well, where our body may have felt shocked, even if our conscious mind was on board with it all. So this is so key. When you have a methodology to heal these blocks and to find out what is hidden, then the blind spots can no longer hold you back, because you've got a way to find out what is hidden. So you can start to financially relax about making, receiving, and holding and circulating money. Alrighty, so let's dive into this overview of the blocks. So the first one is resonance rift. And we're going to build on these every day this week. So on Wednesday, we're going to dive into sales. On Thursday, we're diving into holding money. So you can start to really see how this is relevant for you, what's resonating for you. So the resonance rift, this is where we have this inner conflict between our levels of consciousness. So we have our higher self, our soul. Our true self desires certain experiences, seeks fulfillment of a life purpose. And when there is a resonance rift, it's because our higher self is out of resonance with our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. So if we're disconnected from our higher self, we haven't got the energetic support of our higher self for manifesting. So our path to breakthrough is to create that alignment with your higher self, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. That brings you into resonance with your desires more quickly. And I'd love to hear what is landing for you, what is resonating for you in the comments and in the chat. So the second one is somatic default set points. So we all have physiological, psychological, and energetic default set points across all aspects of our identity, including our self-image, our self-worth, our deservingness, and our emotions. And the neural pathways act as internal reference points. These are the points that create your glass ceiling, and they stop you from increasing your client base, allowing us on all the things. And our brains and our bodies get addicted to our default set points and the emotions that we feel at those set points. And as that with addiction, we get withdrawals from those set points, and energetically, then we can find ourselves being pulled back to them through our experiences in our reality. So that we then get to feel those emotions and chemical interactions again. Does that make sense? So I see this so often with clients when they come to me, how their default set points are creating their reality, where they may have allowed in more money, yet magically lost time with their family. So they've traded allowing in and receiving more in one area, but by not having enough in another area. Does that make sense? And we spoke about fears of burnout yesterday and fears of working harder, because we did that before. That was our experience. That was our set point. So our path to breakthrough is to change our default set point. And to do that, we need to change and embody our identity. And so that's our third block, is where our our current identity has become the block. We create reality through our identity. So when we're trying to create a new reality with the current identity, it's going to create a block. We need to continue to evolve and grow and expand our identity. So our multi-six-figure self is going to require a new identity for a seven-figure self, or our seven-figure self is going to require a new identity upgrade to create multi-seven figures. Becoming an investor requires a new identity. A business owner that has sold their business, a new identity. So these are all different self-concepts that are really important at these different upgrades to our identity. And when we need to create solutions to our current experiences from a different level of consciousness, a different identity, to then be able to move through that and experience that next level. So our path to breakthrough is to be the identity of the version of us experiencing the reality that we desire. To do that, we just simply have to create the consciousness of our future self. Then our fourth one is the nervous system pinnacle. So I invite you to think of this as, so our nervous system has a capacity of what it will allow in before the fight, flight, freeze, flop protective systems are triggered. The threshold of our nervous system's capacity is that pinnacle. And our current reality of visibility, marketing, sales, cash flow, savings, investing, spending, it's all that pinnacle of our nervous system capacity. So our nervous system can get triggered by big windfalls of income growth, where we can feel so overexcited, and our nervous system then interprets that as nervousness and can trigger that flight response. Anyone here had a big windfall and see huge momentum, and then feel that it actually just suddenly contracted back suddenly, and you're like, where did it go? What is going on? Likely the overexcitement created an energy reversal. And I'd love to know if this resonates. Does anyone remember, like maybe they said this to you as a kid, where if you were nervous about something, they said to you, oh, imagine you're excited, your body doesn't know the difference. Don't worry about your music exam or your GCSEs or your SATs or whatever exams, what they're all called in different, parts of the world. Don't worry about that. Just tell your body you're excited. And the flip of this is true. If we're overexcited about something, the body can then read that as nervousness. Does that make sense? Is that landing for anyone? And we spoke about anxiety not disappearing with more money coming in. And there are some nuances around how our businesses grow, any patterns of anxiety that we hold where they are showing up as I haven't got enough from growing perhaps to those first 6 figures, then becomes anxiety of what if it all goes away? What if it vanishes? Now I have to be responsible for team members. What if they cost me money? So we can take the anxiety with us if our nervous system is at capacity. It's just going to look different. We're going to. So our path to breakthrough is when we increase the capacity of our nervous system by healing the hidden emotions, beliefs, traumas, memories, experiences. We then calibrate to a new level of alignment for success. And then our 5th one, energetic buffering. So this is where our energetic signal is incongruent due to the reverse and the resistant energy that we were talking about yesterday. So it's reducing that coherence in that signal. More and more of our signal to be in and our auras and our chakras with stress energies and thoughts and different shapes of energies, like cords and attachments, all the things, the collective energy field clear of reversed energy, resistant energies, so that we can create more coherence. And as we change the energetic field, we heal. And the 6th one we have is strategic dissonance, and we're misaligned for our business and who we are, or is out of alignment with our identity and where we want to go. And this can look like, if we have a $200 a year business, then we're not going to be with $1 million a year business calibrated to that 200. That makes sense. Our business model can become the block, as can our skills in implementing audience growth strategies, upping conversions from marketing, all the things. And then we get to create all sorts of other ways going on in our head. I remember when I was running Facebook ads as a strategy, when I was first at Shout of the Gate, bringing my business online. It was the very first thing I did. So I was testing all my messaging on Facebook ads. That is a very expensive way to test your messaging. And whilst it eventually worked, it cost a fortune. And then the Facebook ad market changed. And what actually worked in the sense of you'd find that the people that wanted to come in here and be part of the community were harder to find because they had lost their precision in how they were reaching people. And so the cost then skyrocketed. And I was out of alignment with that strategy because I hadn't upgraded my identity at that point. So it created a lot of energy reversals and contraction. So I was trying to solve the problems with my same level of consciousness that had actually created the problem by implementing a strategy that my business wasn't ready for. If I had upgraded my identity at that point, I likely would have made a different decision. Does that make sense? So we break through when we raise our frequency to our future self-consciousness and follow the intuitive guidance of our higher self, take aligned action alongside developing our skills in being a CEO for our company. So these are the 6 energetic blocks that slow down having that success across all areas of life. Is this landing for you? Let me know if this is landing for you. These blocks with success habits and helixing, you then grow to that next 6 figures, that next 7 figures with so much more ease and flow and harmony and peace. And of course, there's so many layers and default patterns and beliefs and emotions and nuances that appear at the different levels of business. And that's what we dive into really deeply when I'm working with my clients in the Wealth Portal program. But you're going to get to experience more of this today. So I'm delighted to take you on this journey. I'm delighted as well to shine a spotlight on clients this week. We've got a mixture of videos and live for you, and Chantel, we have one we did earlier. And I wanted to shine the spotlight on Hallie. So I'm going to bring welcome Hallie. Hallie has generously come.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for coming and joining us, Hallie.
It's my pleasure.
And
sorry, I'm not in my regular office because we've had a leak in the roof. So I'm in our guest bedroom right now. So it's a very non-professional environment, but that's okay.
No worries at all. No worries at all. Well, thank you for coming and joining us. Before we dive in, do you want to introduce yourself? And then we'll dive in. We'd love to hear your experience of the energetic edge, doing all the things, and the Wealth Portal. We'll have a good conversation about that.
Absolutely. So I'm Hallie Evelyn. I've been a coach for about 10 years. I call myself a transformational wealth coach because the women that I work with make more money when they work with me, but specifically transformational coach. So I do a lot of energy work, and that's really what attracted me to this program in the first place. I actually got to be Louisa's coach for a while in another program there. I was the mindset coach for the whole group, and that's how we met. And she's been in my world for a long time. But when I saw the energetic edge, I was like, oh yeah, let me check this thing out. I could use like a tune-up. And I got in here and I was like, this is amazing. How is she doing this for free? I called her. I was like, Louisa, how are you doing this for free? This is like a whole program. It should be thousands of dollars. And she was like, I know, but this is my way of giving back to the community. I was like, wow, okay. So I got a lot out of that program to start with. And now I'm in her wealth portal and getting even more out of it. So it's been quite fun to have our roles reversed and get to work and see Louisa's energetic magic.
Oh, thank you so much. It's so exciting to have you with us. And I remember one of the things that you were talking about as you reminded me about what people receive during the energetic edge was that you had said that it was one of those times where you actually turned up live every day and completed the whole program. And I thought that was really powerful. Your reflections that you actually did all of it, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. It made a big difference for me. I got up every morning and I was looking forward to it. And it was like my energy work that day was done for me because I was here. And then I really okay, this is like so true confession time. Last night in the middle of the night, because I'm a postmenopausal woman, I couldn't sleep. I can't sleep many nights in the middle of the night. And last night, for some reason, something popped into my head involving a past life and hooked onto it and went down the rabbit hole. And all of a sudden I was like, oh, I need to clear. I was hoping to tell you what I cleared, but I cannot remember anything other than it was around the time of Jane Austen. There was this deep purple silk hat that was beautiful. And I needed to clear the thing. And I was using Louisa's breathing techniques to get into the space so I could do the clearing. And I remember thinking, I've gotten really into this, I guess, huh? And eventually, yes, I fell back asleep. But I just thought that was so interesting. Here I am, because let me get into this energetic alignment. Let me see my starseed chakra above my head, which I've never worked with that one before. So it was really a lot of fun and fun to realize how much over the last couple of months I've really embodied this work. So thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. I'm excited to see the ripple effect. Would love to hear, as I know you've had so many shifts during our time together. What have been your experience of shifting these blocks? What have been some of the fun things that you've experienced?
Well, for me, I because I've been doing this for 10 years and because I've been studying spiritual principles for almost 30 years now. And by the way, just so everybody knows, atheist until I had a spiritual awakening, then not atheist anymore. So it's been a very long journey since that moment. But my big, beautiful brain, as I like to call it, still wants to really get in my way. And so the first 3 days I was in the energetic edge, and Louise was like, how in alignment are you? I'm like, 2, 3. Like, I'm so annoyed right now. And then, like, the fourth day, there was this really big shift. And I was like an 8 or a 9. And then all of a sudden, I got this brilliant idea and called in 7 clients the next week and was like, oh, yeah. Oh, I remember when this is easy. Yes. So it's like our brains, our big, beautiful brains really want to make it rough. We really, like me, struggle. Oh, I thrive on struggle. I thrive on hard work. And these are my old stories. But what Louisa was saying earlier about you like wanting to go back to that set point to your identity, my brain wants me to struggle so that it can help and so that it can fix it, right? That's its job. So it's been a very interesting thing because I'm playing in the world of, I don't play that game anymore. I don't live in that sandbox anymore. And so then to layer this energetic work on top of it really has felt very aligned. And I felt like it's been easier for me to get out of my own way. Louisa, you don't know this part, but I'm in the wealth portal now, and I go to those calls every time too, because they're so awesome. And last week we did like this whole Akashic Records clearing thing on me. But Louisa also had given out, I think the week before, this really wonderful notebook, workbook. And you're supposed to redo it yourself for your own business. So I had redone everything. And there's a lot of stuff about aligning with clients and phrases and words and things that you say as the clients just flow in. So we did the call on Wednesday, the last Wealth Portal call. And on Thursday, I got I'd already had a call set up with this woman who I knew and who had just been through another program of mine, but a free program. And I had been working with her for a long time, actually, inside of this free program where I wasn't really doing a lot of transformational work. It was like, it was a more of a business type of thing. Mm-hmm. And she called me out of the blue and was like, I want to do this connection call with you. So I said, okay, yeah, that's great. So we got on the call and we were talking about all the things she wanted to talk about. We got to the end and she went, oh, also, I am going to hire you. And I was like, sorry, what? And she said, yes, I'm hiring you. You're my next coach. And I'm getting this, I don't know, crazy, huge grant for the work that she was doing. And it was coming through like the following week. And so she's like, I need a contract like right now, because there was no sales. There was just like, and I was like, I'm pretty sure she was using actual words that were in Louisa's writing about the clients come in with absolutely nothing that you're doing, but they just like show up. And I was very happy camper about that one. I was like, and then of course I like to say, yes, please, more, and thank you when good stuff like that happens. So I'm very excited about, the next one and the next one. But I love that alignment. I feel like all of us have all the answers inside of ourselves already, but we really get in our own way. And so I've been really enjoying Louisa's energy work because it helps me to get out of my own way. Like, I've been using a pendulum for a very long time, but I've always had the story that my body couldn't be a pendulum. And Louisa was like, give me 5 minutes. And sure enough, here I am using my body as a pendulum, and it works really, really well. So this has been the first program where I've ever successfully used my body as a pendulum. That's been an extra added bonus. It feels really, everything is feeling more in alignment, and I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing your story, Hallie, and a huge congratulations on welcoming in your new clients to get to work with you as well. That's just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so, so much. Any last words before we wrap up? Any final things you want to leave people with?
I mean, I feel like we're getting a lot out of being here just by showing up. And, they say showing up is 80% of success. So, congratulations to all of you because you've done that part. I feel like doing the energetic alignment work, oh, here I am quoting you, it gives you an edge over everything else. That is probably why it's called the energetic edge. I'm just saying. But I find that to be really beautiful because we get to align and then we get to impact more people. I know none of you is here because you have, you want to have like some small business. You're all here because you have these big dreams. And what gives us the wings for our big dreams is the money. And what gives us the ability to make that money is getting out of our own way. So, yeah, so I hope you'll all just agree to get out of your own way and let Louisa help.
Oh, thank you so much, Hallie. That is just absolutely fantastic to hear her sharing her story again. And thank you for your patience. I gather we had some technical difficulties. And so, but I'm going to keep my camera off. The Wi-Fi is looking good. I've moved location, picked up my laptop and moved to hopefully a better spot. So do keep me posted if it goes again, and we're going to roll with it. We've had a tropical storm in Antigua today. And so I think that's why it's gone a little bit. The Wi-Fi is buffering, like energetic buffering. It's demonstrating it for us, what happens when we're not aligned and we're sending out mixed signals to the universe. Alrighty, who is ready to do some helixing? Let's get your energy aligned. We're going to be helixing together. We will be doing our higher self invocation. We're going to use the sway technique to uncover what is hiding in your energy field. Who is up for that? I'm ready. Much clearer connection. Okay, fantastic. That's good. That worked. Fantastic, fantastic. So we're building on what we did yesterday. We're going to find out a little bit more about where the blocks are, what's showing up. And then we'll do some inner rewiring and living in the energy of the question. We've got lots of yeses in. This is fantastic. Alrighty, I'm going to guide you through. So inviting you now just to take a moment and to bring your attention to your soul star chakra, which is about 18 inches above your head. This is your gateway to your Akashic record. And we're going to increase your life force energy by breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out for 8. And just to do this 3 times. Feel your energy field expanding. And then affirming, speaking to all levels of my consciousness, I intend that in the name of divine truth, love and light, let all information come from my higher self and be in alignment with my divine truth for my highest good and the highest good of all. I am creating a clear channel of communication and manifestation between my subconscious, conscious, and higher self, so they are 100% connected and in perfect alignment, and all working towards my highest path and purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And from this place, I now invite you to stand so that you can muscle test using the sway technique. Remembering that a forward sway is typically a yes, a backward sway is typically a no. And if you get an energy reversal, you might go round and round in a circle, or you might go like a plank. You might just not get a yes or a no. So then you can take that as an energy reversal. And to notice that you will have somatic responses. So as you're saying these phrases, your body is going to respond. So notice whether you get hot, cold, what are the sensations are in your body as you say these phrases. Alrighty, so we're building on what we were diving into yesterday. So the first one is, I am safe to receive your desired income in 30 days. And when I say desired income, I want you to put the actual cash amount in that you're desiring to call it. I'm just saying desired income because everyone's got different amounts. When I have desired income, then I'll be able to financially relax. I give myself permission to receive desired income in 30 days. I believe I can make and receive desired income in 30 days. I believe I can make and receive money. And let us know in the chat once you've muscle tested those, what you got. Have we got some yeses? Have we got some nos? Have we found any surprises? Did they feel different? Did the sway respond in a slightly different way depending on what you were asking it? Yeah. If you didn't move, let's take that as an energy reversal, and you can confirm it by saying, I have an energy reversal to do with believing I can make and receive large sums of money. And then just see if you get the same not moving, which is still an energy reversal. If you do get a slight forward swell back. Okay, so we've got some coming in. This is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's start to shift this. So we're going to do our conscious decoding. So remembering, we say the phrase out loud once, twice internally, so that we can focus within, as we're breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. And where you are releasing a belief, you hold CB17. So that's just that soft spot in the middle of your rib cage, holding it with your left hand. And it's just across that nipple line on your chest. And then if you have a energy reversal, we do the karate chop. I've got it all laid out for you so you know what to do. Alrighty, so I'm going to guide you through the first one, then create some space. You can do another one whilst we're here all together. And then we're going to move into creating that coherence. Alrighty, so really inviting you now. I'm going to demonstrate with the first one. So the belief I'm safe to receive in 30 days, the desired income in 30 days. And so if you've got a no for that, so remember, we are going to say the phrase, including the body's response. So I'm ready to release the belief I'm safe to receive the desired income in 30 days. No, because you got to know. And we want to be able to get you to a space where you believe you are safe to receive it. So you'll see a couple of these phrases have the no on the end. So you know how to phrase these. Alrighty, let's do the first one together. So holding CB17 and inviting you to breathe in for 4, breathe out for 4. I'm ready to release the belief I'm safe to receive my desired income in 30 days. No. I release and delete this from all dimensions and levels of consciousness. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out. And then silently saying, I'm ready to release the belief I'm safe to receive desired income in 30 days. No. I release and delete this from all dimensions and levels of consciousness. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out, noticing how your body's responding. I am ready to release the belief I am safe to receive desired income in 30 days. No. I release and delete this from all dimensions and levels of consciousness. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out. And then for the second one, you'll see this is in relation to conditional relaxation. So when I have this and then I'll have that, it's conditional. So you can release, if you've got a yes to that one, then you can say, I'm ready to release this conditional relaxation, because we want you to be financially relaxed now, trusting yourself, knowing that you've got this. So let me know in the comments how that one's resonating for you as you're releasing that one, if that one came through for you, if you've got any questions, of course, as well. Okay. Oh, you confirm the reversal. Awesome. Let's clear it. Let's clear it. All right, I'm going to pop some music on so that you've got a little space to release another one. And then if you have more to do, just make a note of where you got to. You can circle back to finish them off. Alrighty, we're going to come back together to switch gears a little bit now and to move into creating that coherence. So if there's a few more blocks to do, just make a note of where you've got to, and then you can circle back to continue clearing them afterwards. Alrighty. Looks like some energy is being shifted. This is fantastic. Love the somatic responses. Alrighty, so let's move into creating that aligned coherence. So we started to change the energy. We've let go of having us, and we're moving into creating that aligned coherence. So inviting you, we're going to do the inner rewiring technique. So 30 seconds for each, repeating the belief silently within, and then moving into the out loud rewiring and saying the phrase out loud. We'll do that for 1 minute. Alrighty, beautiful. And I'll give you a heads up on when to move to the next one. So the first one is, I'm so happy and grateful I've now received XYZ, whatever the desired cash month is. 100K, 50K, 10K, whatever your amount is. So just taking a nice deep breath, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. Filling up your heart with love. I love, I love, I love. And then internally saying, I'm so happy and grateful I've now received my desired income. Before moving on to the second one, I feel so accomplished, motivated, and in flow. Beautiful. Moving on to the third one. I'm the kind of person who has desired cash months. I'm the kind of person who has desired cash months. Beautiful. Moving on to the fourth one. Large sums of money come to me easily and effortlessly. Large sums of money come to me easily and effortlessly. And then moving on to the fifth one. It's working, it's working, it's working. Beautiful. Now shifting gears a little bit, we're moving into our out loud rewiring technique. I'm the kind of person who has desired income, so 50K, 100K, whatever your number is, cash months. I feel so motivated, joyful, and in flow. I allow this across all dimensions and levels of consciousness, and just really notice how your energy field responds as you say this out loud. Beautiful, beautiful. See how this is feeling in your body. And from this place, living in the energy of the question, why do large sums of money come to me so easily and effortlessly? Why do large sums of money come to me so easily and effortlessly? Taking a moment just to be with this question. Notice any ideas that come to you. Why do large sums of money come to me so easily and effortlessly? And from this place, there may be some ideas that have come to you in this now moment. And there may be some ideas that come to you over the coming hours, day, maybe when you're doing something really normal like washing up or having a shower or driving a car. The key is to capture that thought, that idea, and to take action on it. What action can you take that's going to make this manifestation inevitable? And as ever, can you reach out to find them how you can help them? Perhaps it's reaching out to people who've inquired about your services or products before. Perhaps there are people that have been saying that they want to work with you and they were ready to work with you now. And you just need to follow up. Maybe there's some past clients that when you reach out and see how they're doing, maybe ready to step back in to have some more support from you or to purchase your next product. Can you reach out to the strongest person that you know and just see how they are? Let's lead with love. Who haven't you spoken to in a while? ideas are popping for you? I'd love to know how you're feeling after this mini session on Helixing. I'm going to keep my camera off because I can see I've got not very much Wi-Fi, so I'm hoping that this is going to hold the Wi-Fi for you. We'll have to have it like a radio show, just hear my voice. I'm excited that you're going to be meeting some of our clients this week. So you've already met Hallie. We'll be meeting Matt, Jacqueline, Kristen, Adele. So excited for you to meet them all. And as a reminder, we have our calls for Friday and Saturday rescheduled to Sunday because I'm off to Havers Shoal. So we've had to do a bit of jiggering around. I hope I make it. When I saw the storm today, I was like, I do not want to be out in the middle of the ocean in that. They were manifesting good weather. I was told Friday was the day. And for those of you that are ready, I just want to take a moment to invite you to your next step. We'd love to support you to continue your journey so that you can have the success that you desire. And just to give you a heads up that doors are now open to the Wealth Portal. This is a transformational space for successful, self-aware entrepreneurs who are ready to elevate their wealth consciousness and their frequency by mastering wealth energetics. As truly, when you heal the energetic blocks that have been holding you back, you're able to sustain that peak flow state for longer. Your business reflects this shift, and you see the ripple effect across all areas of your life, actually, but you absolutely see it, as Hallie was saying, in your business. So what we're going to do is we'll be continuing the momentum that we've created this week together in the Wealth Portal. And as soon as you say yes, you then receive access to our private membership site where we house the transformational training and recordings of our live sessions together. And we also have a private Telegram group, which is so fun. Everyone's sharing their daily wins in there. We just had a competition to win a Helix necklace. That was brilliant. I did the draw for that yesterday. And they are beautiful, beautiful little necklaces. So we'll be doing some more prize draws and things like that to have some more fun in there. We've got all the details. We have a special invitation for you. It's been created especially for you guys in the Energetic Edge. So if you'd like the invitation, just pop us a DM, or you can say in the chat that you'd like the details for the Wealth Portal, and Chantel will pop the details over for you. We've got a very special time-sensitive saving for members of the Energetic Edge. So our retail for the Wealth Portal is $5K USD. And when you shop with us before next Tuesday, then you save $1,000 on our payment plans. And you pay for save $1,400. And when you pay in full before Tuesday, then you'll be invited to an intimate group for a wealth ascension activation with me in Akashic Records, which I'm super excited about. And for those of you in the UK, we do have options to pay in British pounds as well. So we've got you covered. We've got you all covered. So do comment in the chat or send us a link, a message, a DM, or you can email us at clientcare@louisahavers.com and just say that you'd like the invitation. This exclusive link is on my website, just to give you a heads up on that. So you just need to reach out and we'll pop it over for you. We would love to have you with us. And of course, there are many ways that you can work with me. So do let's have a chat and we can identify what is the most aligned for you. So if the team could pop the link to book a call, and if you can't find a time slot because my diary is kind of chocker at the moment, then please do let us know and we'll figure something out. We'll get it sorted. So for prizes, because I love giving away prizes, you can anchor it in and embody it, and when you share it, then we will pop your name in the draw. How aligned do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10 to your intention. See all the things. Awesome. So the last question is staring your away, and then on a scale of 1 to 10, how aligned are you feeling to your intention that you set at the beginning of our time together? 8, some 10s, we've got some 8. We'll take away. See what we've got. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it's amazing how it does. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. So many already. Okay. And we have our winner. Dun, 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 dun. So this is for the Life Between Life review in the Akashic Records. And the winner is Carly Fitzgerald. Congratulations, Carly. I'm so excited. It's a powerful Akashic Records activation. You are going to be in for an absolute treat. So this is a guided activation that you can listen to on demand. So I'm super excited for you. Can't wait to hear what's revealed to you so that you can fulfill your soul's purpose on this plane. Ooh, already, this is so exciting. And guys, we're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to be diving in deeper and uncovering all the things to do with sales. So how this all relates to sales. Who is going to be here live with me for that one? Let me know in the chat or in the comments. Oh, fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. We'll be getting the replay up later today as well for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that this has served you. And as you're contemplating all of this, do let us know if you've got any questions. Do pop them in the Facebook group. You could use #question, or we've got a post there where we'll gather your questions so we can have them all in one place, and we'll get all your questions answered on. Make sure we get them all answered on Sunday. Hooray! Okay. Those of you are coming tomorrow. That's fantastic. And thank you to everyone on the replay as well for being here with us. Till tomorrow, I will see you then. Sending you all loads and loads of love. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.